This is connected delta. So its explanation and some of the properties we will discuss. So the connected delta is basically named after the Leopold Konecker. This is a name of scientist who discovered this. This is a function of two variables. The function is one if the variable is one. Is I are equal. This I is equal to j. Suppose two variables are there. If I is equal to j, then the answer is one. And if two variables are not equal, then the connector delta will be 0. Means if they are equal, then 1, not equal, then 0. So same, it means examples we can discuss. Means if they are not equal, this second case, right, it will be 0. And if they are equal, like 1 1 or 2 2 or 3 3, it will be equal to 1. Now, so delta is a symbol for the connected delta, right? This we already discussed that delta 1 3 or delta 2 2, these are equal to 1. And similarly delta 1 1 and delta 3 3 you can include. So these tensors are of particular importance in tensor calculation. These are most important in tensor calculus, right? We will see what are their properties. Some destructive properties are there, and unique transformations are activated. They are numerical tensors with fixed components in all coordinate systems. Because different type of coordinate systems we know, like Cartesian, then uh, cylindrical also, spherical also. So, so they have fixed components. With different type of components we already discussed, right? Different type of components are there, but they have a fixed components. One of the because different type of tensors are there, and one of type is called Kronecker delta, that is this one, and zero tensor. So they fall under one category. Then the other category is like Levi Civita, that we also discuss later on. The antisymmetric permutation, alternate set, these are the name of tensors, right? So that the fall under second category. These tensors are conserved under coordinate system. Hence they are same in all the system coordinate. We have did the same thing, right? So means under coordinate system also they will be not changing, right? Now, Kronecker product, that is very important related to Kronecker delta, right? In mathematics, right? The Kronecker product is represented by this circle and this cross also. This is not the same as in the case of matrix multiplication. So it should be considered differently. So if we take A is a M cross and matrix, suppose, and B is a P cross Q matrix, two matrices are suppose there. Then if we want to take A cross B, will be MP, M this is M, P here, right? So MP cross and Q block matrix, right? Suppose that two mappings are there related to A and B. Suppose V1 goes to W1 and V2 goes to W2. Then the case will be then A cross B, A product B will be tensor of product of two maps V1 cross this is V2 will go to W1 or W2. So connector product we want to see how will be the connector product. That is most important. Suppose the two matrices are there. These are the two matrices. So in the matrix multiplication, you know the method. Here the method is that suppose this is A, this is B. Then with each component, each coefficient you can say, the B will be attached. Like A11, B will be there. A12, B will be there. And similarly, A21 also, B is there. Then A22 will be there. Now you place B here. That B11, B12, B21, B22. A1 is a outside, you can take inside, right? Like A1 here, then A1 here, A11 here, then A11 here, and A11 here. Similarly, A21 can be taken inside, and B will be same as the here, right? So A21, B11, A21, B12, A21, A21, B21, and A21, B22. Similarly, A22 will be here, and B will be attached to it. What will be this one, right? Same thing here. If you can take A22, B11, then A22, B12, and A22, B21, A22, B22. Means in this way, the conductor product can be done. You can see easily that this is different from the matrix multiplication. So because matrix multiplication, you know, so this is different because you can see the this B is attached to each coefficient, A11, A12, A21, A22. So in this way, the B can be attached to each coefficient. So that is different from the matrix multiplication also. Also, you see the properties, many properties are there. So I have written only 4 properties, but these are the important properties. Like if I take the inverse of A connector product B, inverse I take, that will be equal to A inverse, then connector product B inverse. Similarly, if you see here, A cross B transpose will be transpose of individual matrix. Similarly, if you see the commutative law, that is not applicable in the case of this connector product. You can see here, A connector product B will not be equal to B cross B connector product A. Similarly, if you see the associative law, that will be A connected product B product C will be equal to A cross, right, with a circle, and then B cross with circle C. So actual law is applicable here, but commutative law is not applicable. This is very important property. Commutative law is not applicable in the case of connector product. All these properties we will try to discuss with examples, right? We will try to prove whether these properties hold true or not, right? That we will try to discuss with the help of example in the next lecture. Thank you.